So here's what we've got. We used to have a $3.99 lock. Now we have a hinge pin that's hot as hell. We got two pieces, and you're gonna notice they look a lot like this in terms of the same size, basically. What I have here though is, hopefully, I'm gonna be able to move these holes out to the edge, because I'll show you a picture of what we're trying to do in a minute, but I'm trying to move the saddlebag in. So actually I'm trying to move the muffler in so it's not touching the saddlebag. So distance away, and I really don't have a measurement there that I've got to make, but I'm guessing it's probably 3/4 of an inch from the end on each one, 3/4 of an inch on the end on each one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut that piece out, and what's going to do is it's going to fit back in the same slot, because this width is going to be the same, and that's going to fit back in the rubber grommet that holds up the exhaust. These are going to hang out the end. You can watch another video about how to put these in. Avon Black makes these. Avon Black, I'm not sure the name of the company, but it's close how to pronounce it. But they're a bag company, and they make these. They're $32. It's a lot easier than doing this, but you know what? If you're in a quick fix, maybe this will work for you. This cost me $3.99. There's my bracket. Gotta go clean it up, take some edges off. Alright, so here we go. I'm going back to the... I'm gonna take you back there with me and show you this awesome, weapon I have back there for grinding steel. I think I showed you grinding last time. Let's see. Thing out. It's got a couple lips on it, and you just press it kind of through. Got to make sure your bike's on a kickstand, It's got that lip that kind of stops it, so stop me from going through. So I'm going to send it through this way, and I'm not going to send it through because I haven't drilled that hole yet. But as you can see, I am going to get the movement that I need. It just seems crazy to think I just created that, but maybe tears in my eye right now. But I'm gonna go ahead and drill that other hole out. Yeah, should be fine, but let's just keep playing it by ear, okay? This is all first time anything goes. You get close to the end, kind of goes through and wants to grab, and there it is. So now I'm not even thinking that's gonna be big enough, but we'll see. They're both the same diameter, at least. These holes lining up. The answer would be if I can get this through both of them, and then the other one the same way, that means my tolerances are just perfect. And all right, let's see how we get it going again now. It's going to be going in like this. Man, the things you think about on your second take, That's it. Let me wipe all this down, and I'll meet you over the motorcycle. When I put my bags back on, and when I put this, the pipe's not gonna be right in the middle. That's gonna be one of the things that I'm worried about. But remember now, this isn't my end-all be-all answer to the problem. I've ordered the Avon Black set, so this is just a stopgap. to get me on the road tomorrow through the original Harley-Davidson bracket and the one I just made out of a 3.5-inch Ace Hardware lock. The other one actually had the Ace brand in it, but I think it's 3.5 inches. I'm pretty sure it is. I never really, oh, no, it says 4 inches. See there? So slap myself right there. 4 inches right by my finger. Hang on, you're watching there at one end. One end is through. Here comes the other end. And the other end's through as well. So it means we're gonna be able to put this on the bike. Yeah, I think we are there. That's the natural position of my exhaust. You see the two front there. See, I get my finger in there. I'm gonna move that from here to there. And this one, you can't see the hole back there. It's gonna go here. I'm gonna have to slide this up a little bit, but it's gonna move over. My bag's gonna sit right there on that bar. And hopefully it's gonna fit right down there in that gap. The gap should skinny up. Okay, let's get back to it. I wanna make sure and thank the people and Avon Black for their video contribution here. Without their video, there wouldn't be my video. In the pipe, I've already twisted the pipe. I've already got all that I can get out of this. And what I'm gonna do now is begin the process of trying to move this over. I'm stripping my screws as well. So I've got to get my knee to where I can lean in on it. Okay, that one's tight. This one's tight. Okay, let me show you the difference what I have here now than what I had before. You remember that gap that was right there? That gap is no longer. I just can't believe how lucky I was and how fortunate I was and how that worked out. I kind of wrapped it up. I was so excited. I couldn't believe that my idea had actually worked. It tightened it up exactly how it should be tightened up. I'll film the other one at the same time as this one so you guys can see me, at the final touch. I kind of got excited, wanted to get that bag on there as fast as possible. So forgive me for not finishing that shot up, but man, was that ever kind of cool. We took an Ace 3.5-inch hinge and turned it into an adjustable exhaust bracket in about 45 minutes. All right, I just got myself into a can of whoop ass. I couldn't live without it being perfect. So you see how they're working, and the brackets are in place, and I have accomplished what I needed to accomplish. This pipe is no longer touching this bag, and this pipe is no longer touching that bag. They were touching, previous owner let them touch, and you can see a little melted spot right there. I don't know if you can or not, but I'll pull it off there and show you. And I just don't want to have that happen to my new bags. I don't mean new bags, they're new bags to me, but there's the spot in there. Now, if you're not keeping your eye on your pipes, guys, your stretch bags will become, affected by that heat source. And those mufflers, as your ankles and your calves might know, they get a little hot. But anyway, thanks a lot for spending that time with me. It's been a lot of fun. I hope you learned something about maybe just a little bit of using some ingenuity. This is me and my very first ever, but I just couldn't see myself not telling people about what I discovered and what I'd found I could do with a $3.99 4-inch lock, 4-inch hinge from Ace Hardware. Okay, it's shower time. Out.